Hello, everyone. You're back with Skies of Arcadia. I have the wrong window up. Alright. Hello, everyone. This is the beginning of the end. We are nearing the end of our journey. We have not much left to do, it looks like. For the most part. But,
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
oh, Bao, thank you for subbing with Prime. 16 months, Jesus. Yo, 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 what it is, motherfuckers. One moment. Okay. Yep, to this day, I don't think I've actually seen that video. Don't know if I want to, but I have not actually seen it. Wait a minute before I close this. Do I have a cat stroke? No. Hey, listen, man. Okay, boomer. Listen. Shush. Alright. Wrong button. Alright, so I need to get over to here. Well, roughly near Shrine Island. It would make more sense to come from below, but I can see better for where I am if I come from above. So we go... Which way do we go? Wait, where am I? Okay, I'm all the way over here, so I'm gonna go... west, I think. Oh, southwest, I guess. I could also just retrace my steps over Nasrad, since I was over here. I have confirmed the loading works because I got into a couple battles. Well, I got into one battle, and it worked. Should be a cloud rift coming up, like roughly this direction somewhere. There's Cloud Rift. Now, we go below. Oh, they have stuff over there now. Alright. So I'm looking for a maelstrom beneath or just southeast of Shrine Island. So I need to find Shrine Island. Oh, well, here it is. Found it. Flashing lights warning, by the way. Do we really have to go in through that vortex? I'm afraid that I don't know anything about the deep sky. I'm a little scared. Ow, my balls! World beneath the clouds. Not even light can reach. Alright, we're going under. We have to find Venus' ship. Close the pressure shutters. Does he have a smug look on his face? Start the submergence engine. Submerge. Also, I forgot, this game actually has a seizure warning when you boot it up, which is interesting to see for a game from this era, since the Dreamcast is kind of between generations. I'm assuming I just go down. Oh boy. So this is the world beneath the clouds. It's kind of creepy. The surface is covered with a thick layer of mud. Fina's ship is probably stuck in it somewhere. How are we supposed to look for Fina's ship down here? It could be anywhere. Don't worry. Robin told me before we left that he installed something called Moonstone Sonar into the Delphinus. It's a device that uses the energy from moonstones to detect physical objects. You can use it by pressing the B button. Once you press the button, the sonar will send out a wave of energy. If it detects anything, a question mark will appear on the map. But if it doesn't find anything, nothing will happen. You'll need to send out a few sonar waves as we move around in order to try and pinpoint where the object is. Then, once we've narrowed the location down, press the A button to lower the crane. If there's something under the mud, the crane should pull it out. I see. Find it with the sonar, then pull it out with the crane, huh? Sonar uses a lot of energy, so we can only use it 10 times. But if we go back above the clouds, we can recharge the sonar and to be able to use it for 10 more tries. So if we run out of sonar charges, we just go back up, huh? Okay, let's start searching. Alright. So I know what we need to find. And then right all the way down here. Oh! I can only imagine how tedious this would be normally. It's Minesweeper, essentially. Green grabbed onto something. Pull it up. We did it! It's Fina's ship! Great job. Ika, hurry and get it on board. Aye aye. Fina, you'll finally be able to get home with this. Yes, thank you very much. This means I don't have to leave you. Oh, Fina. What was that? It was an explosion off the port bow. Vice, something's coming. Oh Christ, it's this asshole again. I found you, Vice. I still haven't forgotten what you did to my ship, the Chameleon, at Ixataka. This underworld will be your grave. I shall have my revenge. Revenge! That was the ship that De Loco was building at Dangrel. Ika, did you secure Fina's ship? Yes, it's on board already. Came out after the Porygon episode of Pokemon, though. True. Alright, all hands to battle stations. Here's our chance to finally rid the world of that psycho. Visibility is poor, so it'll be hard to hit him when he's far away. Try and attack him from close range. You know what you must redeem? Vice, Vice, Vice! The day for you to die is finally here! I'll destroy you, and your ship, and your crew, and I'll kill you! I like how we're just in the void. Alright. Alright. Okay, we're gonna deal some decent damage to him. I guess that's the balancing act, because we can't use the Moonstone Cannon. Oh, that actually hurts. Okay. Vice, the visibility is too poor. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on outside. The enemy ship is too far away. It will be impossible to see it through the clouds. We'll never be able to lock on with our cannons. Our only chance is to wait until DeLoco comes close to us. Watch his maneuvering patterns closely. I'm just gonna have to pray that he doesn't kill me before the complete kit goes off. Okay, one of the chameleon cannon vest, thank God. Everything missed. It's really a guessing game. I just have to be lucky. But the nice thing is, he can't see me either, I don't think. Alright, one of them hit at least. Oh, I know you guys can't see too much. I can barely see anything either, so it's fine. I should be able to survive this onslaught. He kind of missed the entire last turn, so... Firing a lot of torpedoes, though, so I'm hoping they miss. I think we're fine, though. Everything missed again. We were close that time, too. Alright, I think we can take another round of hits. That's a good thing I saved up on those complete kits. Stocked up is the word I meant to use. Oh, good call on my part. Everything missed again. The guide said the person who wrote it was able to deal significant damage by concentrating fire on the third turn of every round. That is exactly what I'm doing, and it is not paying off. It looks like he's not doing the same thing every turn, though, so I guess I just have to be lucky that we get we're able to attack him when he's close. Yeah, so it's just luck. Which is unfortunate. Now we're too far away, the cannon's gonna go off in a moment. Yep. And we just kill him in one go, I guess. No, no, no. How could the chameleon be defeated 3 times? Not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times. This can't be. This can't be. This is all just a dream, just an illusion. I refuse to believe it. I cannot believe that I am hearing penis music in Skies of Arcadia. Admiral, get a hold of yourself. Admiral? Oops, wrong voice. Admiral, are you alright? It's time, dear little Vice. I've prepared something special just for you. It's not over yet, Vice. I still have one last trick up my sleeve. Fire the Deloco harpoon cannon. What was that? I shall defeat you with a harpoon cannon, just like you defeated me. I'll get you this time, Vice. I'll get you. I'll get you. This is not in the guide, by the way. You won't get away from me this time, Vice. Now I will kill you for sure. This isn't in the guide. It doesn't mention that there's a second ship battle. Yeah, I know, I'm just confused because it's not mentioned. I definitely think I'll win, because I can deal more damage to him than he can deal to me. I like how we're just in a void. So I mentioned because there's no strat here, you're tethered together. Okay, you know what? Fair and valid. So, well, since we're tethered, I'm just gonna... Just gonna do that and see what happens. He's still missing, which is funny. I think we're gonna kill him. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Steven. These weapons are manned by a bunch of assholes. I understood that reference. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Oh! Alright, now I only need to hit him once with literally anything. I literally... It doesn't matter what it is, I only need to hit him once. I'm gonna focus in case these miss, though, so I still have something I can use on the next turn. Getting damn near close to killing him, though. I think I can survive, though. I would be very surprised if I die here. Well, that missed. Okay, I'm gonna use a complete kit first round of next turn. Never mind. He died. Hot, hot, hot! Somebody help me! Somebody tell me this is just a bad dream! And I think that is our first confirmed death. Looks like that's the end of Bubblehead. Yeah. That was a tough fight. We took on too much damage, we would have been stuck down here. Well, we retrieved Venus' ship. Let's go back up. This place gives me the creeps. Oop, wrong way. He was just a child. No, the fuck he was not. Oh, thank God we're out of there. I do not like that place. Okay. I am going to go straight up and above to get as far away from that as possible, and also so I can see better. First things first. Hey, I want to fucking save. Baby boy murdered by evil pirates. That man was not a babby. I don't know what you are on about. But he is most certainly not babby. We go to Sailor's Island, apparently. Yo. Oh, it's this asshole again. We haven't seen him in a while. Captain Baltor, there's a really powerful looking ship coming our way off port side. It's the ship that everyone's talking about, the Delphinus, the one that the blue rogue Vice commands. So, Vice, we meet again. This time, I have a little something special for you. Alright, men. On the pride of the Black Pirates. Kill them all. Vice, Black Pirates, dead ahead. Wait. Hey, isn't that Baltor's ship? Looks like they've done a little work on their own ship as well. Let's go test out their new defenses for them. Alright, so apparently his ship is fragile, but it is very aggressive. How do you like the power of the new and improved Blackbeard? This ship is equipped with nothing but the best stuffs that stolen money can buy. It's the ultimate black pirate ship. What is that behind me? Why is it just floating? Why does it look like it's misplaced? Alright. Let's see what he does on turn 1. His first shot fucking misses. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be there, but it looks funny. Just a piece of the desert floating in the sky. Alright. It needs a complete kit in the last turn just to be safe, because I don't know what it's going to do yet, or if I'm going to be able to kill him. Oh, okay, that was a good call on my part. That was actually some serious damage. That was a not insignificant amount of damage. Jesus Christ. Well, technically that was an OTK, or OTKO. One turn knockout. Yeah. I guess an OTK would... Same thing since knockout is one word. Because, I mean, I only attacked him on one turn. Yeah, my main cannon missed. I took him out with just the torpedoes. Good God. Oh, shush, Val. Curse you, Vice. How could you defeat me again? Next time we meet, I will defeat you. You will rue the day that you cross Baltor. Good job, Vice. Seriously? That fool doesn't know when to give up. But at least it's not a quitter. Not only do you have the Armada chasing you, Vice, the Black Pirates are after you as well. You're quite popular. Yes, that isn't the kind of popularity that I need. Well, I'm glad my last battle in the Delphinus was a victorious one. Enrique. I'm sorry. Alright. Sailor's Island should be coming up soon, Vice. Or, soon. Vice, let's go. Enrique, are you really going? I am the Prince of Alua. I must return home to warn everyone of Galcian's plans. Do you ever think Enrique... Do you think Enrique ever goes by Hank? Why would he go by Hank? Gregorio was willing to give his life for what he believed in. I must do the same. Excuse me. Enrique is the Spanish form of Henry. Really? I didn't know that. You, all of you, taught me so much. Hey, Tequila. It's spelled Enrique, but it's pronounced Jeff. My name's Jeff. About ships, about the sky, what it means to fight. And tell me that there are all kinds of people in this world. People worth fighting for. People worth dying for. What about a girl worth fighting for? You know, like the Milan song? My name's not Shine, kid. And there's an asshole outside with playing his music super loudly. Fucking hell, dude. Do you have a subwoofer in your car or something? What song? No idea, but my windows are vibrating. That usually means someone's playing music. Might be a gang thing, I have no idea. I do know the gangs around Chicago do have their own music. And what they'll sometimes do is they'll go into another gang's territory blasting their own gang's music as a way of taunting them. Get it by Blondtron and Waspy. What kind of a name is that? I don't know her. I don't know her either. I want to protect them. All of them. I want to build a country where the people don't have to live in fear. Please forgive me for leaving your side, but I've got to save Valua. I had the wrong part of the guide up. Be careful out there. You better come back and visit us at Curzon Isle someday. Yeah, sure, and leave the Valuans right to them. Sure. We'll be back to see you. And for Princess Mogi. He's gonna wind up marrying Mogi, isn't he? Enrique, be careful. If you don't come back and visit us, I'm coming after you. Thank you, everyone. I'll never forget our travels together. Enrique has left the party. Alright, we're down one member now. I'm gonna hit the N. I don't think I've got a ship battle coming up. So... Wait, did he call me the King of Rogues? The Dreamcast is upside down, yes. It's the only way I can get it to read the disc. I am, in fact, Vice King of Rogues. Yeah, like, it won't read disc 2 unless the Dreamcast is upside down or we try multiple times, and even if it's not upside down, even if it reads the disc, it won't be able to load anything once we actually get into the game. So, if I just leave it upside down, everything's fixed. King of Rogues is the title you had when you beat the game. Well then, shall we head back to Crescent Isle and get Fina's ship ready? Enrique left us. Once we get back to Crescent Isle, Fina will leave us too. It kind of makes me not want to go home. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, Fina. Guys, it's cold. It's actually quite cold right now. I'm gonna have to grab my hoodie. Micah, I will miss you. If this came out today, they would have kissed. Let's be real. It's the first time in my life that I haven't been excited about sailing somewhere. Rise the Unimpressive is the title you have when you beat the game. Granted, for Legends, it's the highest title to have without 100% in the game or doing other things to get special titles. No, because that's gay. Well, that's exactly why. Sega is actually very much in favor of gay rights. They have been very supportive of LGBT stuff. During Pride Month last year, they were actually highlighting LGBT creators who played Sega games. They had a whole series of streams where they were highlighting LGBT creators. They suck as a company in other ways because they still laid off a lot of people and sold off their arcade division, but I mean, at least as far as gay rights go, they do have a decent track record. Don't care, didn't ask plus or straight. I am literally not straight. They need the LGBT community for Sonic sales. I mean, with the amount of gay porn in the Sonic community, I think you're right. Home sweet home. Hey! Looks like they made it back alive after all. Oh, and Claudia's there.
Yes.
Micah, Fina, long time no see. Hi, Vice. Y'all look well. Gilder. Oh, Clara, that's her name. And Clara? It's good to see you two. What's in the basket? I just baked a bunch of pies. Come on, let's eat while they're still warm. Congrats on your conversation to straight. Typo in group chat, Mr. Electric, kill him. Or her, or them. I don't actually know what your pronouns are. Ow. Alright, fine. Wow, really? Homemade pies? Clara, you're the best. L plus not a typo plus I refuse to elaborate. It is literally a typo. Come on. Ow! Why are you taking Tequila's side, guys? Come on, I'm the streamer. Come on, you're supposed to take my side. My own brother's against me. Or wait, no, you guys' job is to bully me. Ow. Like you attack me? I win. I did not attack you. I am innocent. Argonian is innocent of these crimes. Glad you made it back safely. My husband. It looks like you got Fienna's ship back. Does that mean you will be returning to the Great Silver Shrine soon? Yes, thank you, Gilder, for all that you've done for me. You punched me in the face. I have never met you. No, you are lying. You are sitting here in my chat, and you are lying to everyone else here. I will not stand for this. You don't have to thank me. You guys did all the hard stuff. I mean, I've never met you in person, so I could not have punched you. That's what I meant. Oh my god. Guys. Objection! I don't go to bars. I don't drink. Get a Sprite cranberry and didn't tip. I don't even like cranberry. How about a drink, bartender? Should I have that as a redeem? Because I was considering that. One more life, fucker. Well, Fina, looks like you completed your mission. You're going home a hero. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, since you're leaving us, we should throw you a going away party. Let's hear it for Fina.
Aye, aye.
Yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, get rid of that. There you go. Fina dab. Yeet. Ta-da! Feast your eyes on this. Wow, looks delicious. Clara, you're amazing. Where'd the painting come from? That's a big chicken. Or turkey. Well, Fina, looks like this is gonna be a great party. Yes. Thank you. All of you. It means so much to me. Can I have that bread? No, I'm not reading that out loud. Unless someone gives a sub or pay, or oh, I don't have a donation thing. I can't even chill that. I will read that out loud in my Gilder voice if someone gifts a sub or donates 500 bits. That is the only way I will read that out loud in Gilder's voice. Or Duke Nukem's voice. Ha! Now no one's going to hear it. I started off not knowing anything about this world, but thanks to all of you, I was one of the first to sail around it. I remember when you first got here, you didn't even know what it meant to buy stuff. What? What kind of crazy place is she from? Strimber. Strimber. Oh, I think I hiccuped there. What the fuck? Where did that come from? I'm not lying. She said that they don't use gold at the Great Silver Shrine. Oh. That's odd. I don't know if you guys are really advanced or really behind. Not just gold that we don't have. Flowers, animals. So many things that I've never seen until I came here. My travels with all of you, I experienced so much. Oh, one more thing. Nearly slipped into my Columbo voice there. I don't have a good Columbo voice, unfortunately. Wish I did. I learned something very important while I was here. When I left the shrine, the elders told me you cannot trust anybody in that world. They said that the people of this world were fools who just bickered amongst themselves and burned in the flames that they themselves set. But I met so many caring people while I was here. I learned that even though some try to obtain their objectives through war, there are others that work together to try and bring peace. I learned so much. The memories that we've shared will be the most valuable treasures I'll ever have. Well then, tonight, we party until morning. Yeah! Keep reading that and... Alright, whatever. And so, Venus Farewell Party continued merrily until the morning light. Yeah, we have more members of the crew. Food was shared, tales were told, the bonds of friendship were strengthened. And the Yoshis grew happier. First encounter with Fina, great escape from Valua, search for the moon crystals. Some memories resurfaced. It seemed as if there would be no end to the days they would spend traveling together. And then... Fina? What's wrong? Let's join in the fun. Yes. Tomorrow, I'll have to leave. I'll be alone. Again. I don't want to leave. I want to stay here. With all of you. You all mean so much to me. Oh, Fina, Guys, watch where your hands are. What was that? Vice, it's an emergency. It's the Armada. They're here. The Armada? I built all that. No! It's all on fire! Vice, look out. Nice place you had here. Pity that it's burning to the ground. We would have asked you to surrender, but we decided that it would be more fun to kill you. Blue. What beats blue? Let me actually load my other tabs here because I forgot to do that again. Alright. What beat blue? Grebe and Orpal. Well, Grebe it is. Silenus. No magic. Also, is Loco dead? Like, are we finally rid of him? Oh, that didn't deal as much damage as I was hoping for. You know what? That's... Oh, okay, it didn't even... Shit. The hell is that? I like how Fina and Vice just suddenly jerked into position. Oh, they were in the wrong spot. Okay, that's weird. Alright, here we go again. Oh boy. Oh, too loud, too loud. Never mind. Did all three of them use Wevelin? Because it seems like they did. Balloon scum. How did they find our base? If you must know. Ramirez. A patrol ship spotted the Delphinus when you came to Dangro, and they followed you back here. But I have no interest in you or any of your crew. There is another purpose for my visit. I am here for the crystals. Hand them over now. If you hand them over peacefully, I will call off my troops. If not, we will bombard your pitiful island until you are all dead. Did you think we'd just hand them over? You'll have to kill us. That's a nice argument. Unfortunately, I had sexual intercourse with your mother. Nothing would make me happier. Now, you will die. That blue rogue here of all places. Probably should save that for a better point. Apparently this battle's impossible. Is there a do nothing command? Oh, Fina's down.
Sorry.
I'm impressed. I could dealt a single hit of damage.
Must not lose consciousness.
Oh, that is death.
Can't give.
Oh, game over. Ah, psych. At last, all of the Chaos Emeralds are mine. Ramirez, wait. Why? Why are you doing this? Fina, the people of this world don't deserve to live. Like you, I was sent here to gather the crystals. Shortly after I arrived, I discovered the Valuan Empire was also searching for them. They were relentless. I knew they would eventually find them. After Valua's forces retrieved the crystals, I was going to steal them and return to the shrine. While I was in Valua, I learned a great deal about the people of this world and what motivates them. Greed, hatred, bigotry. They only value material items that can be bought with gold. The people of this world are shallow and petty. I lost all hope for them. I began to despise these loathsome creatures. But there was one that was different from all the rest, Lord Galcian. Lord Galcian was swayed neither by flattery nor gold. He also had little faith in the people of this world. Like the PNG of the soldiers behind him. Only one thing mattered to him. That was power. Yawn. Lord Galcian convinced me that this world needed a single ruler. One who could slaughter the weak and lead the strong. Isn't Galcian a Merc at heart? No. He was he was an admiral through and through. Galcian's not a mercenary, he's an honest-to-God admiral. He's a soldier. And the best of the best, actually, when it comes to Valua. Also, hey, hon. He showed me the meaning of true power. The one who holds all the power can end lives, destroy cities, and change the world. Been here the whole time just lurking? Well, I did not know you were lurking, so hello. Now that I have observed your presence, I can say hello. Hi, how you doing? A man like Galcian needs to rule this world. Only he can unlock its potential. So he's a simp. I get it now. I swore an oath. I would lay down my sword and my life for Lord Galcian. I bet he also has posters of Galcian in various forms of undressing in his locker. We now hold all the crystals. With these, a power greater than the Gigas will be brought back to this world. Oh, my jaw. Oh, I think I just popped my jaw. Ugh. Didn't you Galcian his daddy? He's a war criminal. Not even like a joking war criminal. He's an honest-to-God war criminal. Problematic fave. Also, no, Gilder is daddy. Gilder is my husband. We've established this. Oh, shit, I forgot to do my nails earlier. I meant to trim my nails before stream and I forgot. Because I was eating grapes. Because I wanted fruit. I was feeling fruity, zesty, queer even. Now all of you will bow before him. You're a fool to underestimate us. Do you think we'll just let you get away with this? Fools. What can you do without the moon crystals? There's nothing wrong with a few war crimes as a treat. I don't think that's correct. Excuse me, by the way. You don't even know their true purpose. What are you talking about? The power to call down the rains of destruction lies hidden within them. Fina, you knew that it was our people that called down the rains of destruction, did you not? Excuse me? What? That's a lie. We were not sent here to prevent the Gigas from being revived. We were sent here so the Elders could unearth the lost continent of Sultus. That is our true mission. Once the 6 moon crystals are combined, the lost continent shall rise from deep sky. I would like to stop yawning. I am talking here. I had a feeling the Elders were lying. Gonna need you to stop. Stop what? Stop yawning? Or stop the shadow voice. But now, I work for Galcian. Together, we will raise the lost continent, and with it, unleash the rains of destruction ourselves. Stop yawning. I would like to. I'm trying. I have coffee. It's not helping. I don't know what you mean by lost continent, but aren't you people forgetting something? What do you mean, you people? You only have 5 of the crystals. The battle isn't over until you have all 6. You are correct. But you don't know about the 6th crystal. The silver crystal. Watch closely. The fuck? What the? In his hand? The silver crystal? Ah. Fina. All Sylphites are born with a piece of the silver crystal within them. In other words, the silver crystal contains our life force. Only through death can the crystal be retrieved from our bodies. Unlike Theodora, we are not interested in Fina's knowledge of the ancients. We are interested in the crystal within her body. Fina, you shall give me the 6th crystal. He's killing Fina. Fina. Come, Fina. Give your life to Lord Galcian. Oh, they're just standing there and letting it happen. It's good thing that guy's long-winded. Hang on, we got you covered. Pests. Nevertheless, I got what I came for. I can get the silver crystal anytime I please. Fina! The crystals are ours. Farewell. Chaos control. You'll pay for this, Ramirez. You will pay. Give the 5 moon crystals to Ramirez. To be honest, I'm not really feeling the soundtrack for this part. I think it was used elsewhere in the game, so I think they could have used an original song there instead of just reusing something from earlier. Vice, I just finished putting out the last fire. This is horrible. I know. Everything that we worked so hard for is gone. Our base, it's in ruins. They even killed the panda. Most of the animals are okay. I don't see the panda anywhere. We lost all the crystals. The Delphinus isn't powerful enough to invade Valua either. What are we supposed to do now? I will not give up. I will not give up. Vice, it's not going to be easy, but we can rebuild our base. As for the crystals, well, at least we know they're in the same place. They're all in the same place. Don't give up, Aika. If we give up, then Ramirez will destroy the entire world. We have to keep fighting. There's always a way. Yeah, everyone in Valua must die. Well, at least the generals and admirals and soldiers and probably Theodore. You're right. At one point, this was a deserted island. You were stranded here by yourself. Exactly. That reminds me, how's Fina? Excuse me. Well, actually, ever since Ramirez left, she's been up in the meeting room by herself. I think everything that happened yesterday was a little too much for her, Vice. For her. Vice, why don't you try and talk to her? Can't imagine what she's going through. Yeah, I'll talk to her. Shoo bum bum. There's hardly anything left. What should we do? Start with the debris. Throw everything we can't use over the side and start working with what's left. The important thing is that everyone is safe. We all work together, we can do it. Absolutely. Brabham and I built this place from scratch by ourselves. If everyone helps out, we'll have this place looking as good as new in a jiffy. Great. Starting to talk like Brabham.
Uh-huh.
Yes? It's me. And came by to see if you're okay. Oh, Ice. I'm sorry, but could I just be alone for a while? Fina. I understand. I understand if you still need to work things out. I'll be back later. Fina, don't give up, okay? Elders. Was Ramirez speaking the truth? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to believe? Alright, everyone. Lift on 3, okay? As soon as we get this rubble out of the way, we can start building again. I can't wait. Hey, I'm a guest here. Why am I stuck doing this kind of work? Aw, quit your griping. This reminds me of Lower City. What are you talking about? Everyone is safe. We should be happy that nobody was seriously hurt. Doesn't it last forever? That's why we build new stuff. In my prime, I would have rebuilt half the island already. You're too quick. Somebody cast a spell or something. Wait, Lawrence is helping out? Oh, it's everyone. Ouch. I'm so tired. Maybe my life is better now than it ever was. Yeah, because Lawrence and the younger sister from What's It are optional, I think. Admirals, the 5 crystals are now in our possession. The day of our domination over the world is drawing near. My lord, if you will excuse me, I must go to the place of which we spoke and finish the final preparations. Well, Galcian, I'm impressed. I don't know what voice this is, but this is not the voice I was using for him before. You destroyed Vice's base and retrieved the crystals. Sounds like it's all under control. I'll be at my ship awaiting further orders. Can't believe that's Charles Martinet. What is the matter, Beleza? You look like you have something on your mind. Share it with me. Admiral Gaussian, please reconsider. We call down the rains of destruction. So many innocent lives will be lost. Please, we don't need to raise Saltus. Beleza. Will you betray me as Gregorio did? No, I have no intention of ever betraying you, my lord. Because Good. I do not wish to fight an unnecessary battle, but you're causing unnecessary destruction, which is kind of a battle that's just one-sided. Curious. As long as Walua does not resist, there should be no reason to use the Rings of Destruction. Yeah, like we can trust that. It's Walua. Of course they're going to resist. That's their whole thing. Admiral Galcian? What should I do? I do not see Alfonso anywhere. He is probably on his way to inform Her Majesty of my betrayal. Beleza, I want you to return to the Imperial Palace and remind the Empress of my loyalty to Velua. Wait by my side, or by her side, until further orders. Trickery is your specialty. Now you can use your abilities to stop unnecessary bloodshed. Yes, my lord. I will leave right away. There's a fine here. Farewell, Beleza. You have served me well. He knows she's gonna betray him. He fucking knows. Huh, I'm out of coffee. Yep, no pander. Made a lot of progress in one day. Yeah, but it'll be a while before we can get this place looking like it used to. I remember when we used to watch the sunset on Pirate Isle. Excuse me. You used to always talk about being the captain of your own ship. Yeah, I remember. And sailing beyond the sunset. We've come quite a long way since then. And because we've come so far, we can't just give up now, right? You're right. Our journey isn't over yet. Vice? Aika? Pina! I'm sorry if I caused all of you to worry about me. You okay now? Yes, I feel a lot better. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you. Will both of you come with me to the Great Silver Shrine? What? Ramirez was saying that in order to call down the Rains of Destruction, he needs all of the moon crystals. I thought that the crystals were only used to control the Gigas. I didn't know that they could call down the Rains of Destruction. And I had no idea that my own people were the ones who were responsible for the deaths of millions. I even have a piece of the silver crystal inside my body. Everything the elders told me, my whole life, has been a lie. I want to know. I need to know the truth. About the crystals. About my people. Vice, Aika, I'll ask you again like I did so long ago. Will you travel with me? Of course we will. Of course we will. Even if you didn't want us to, we'd go with you anyway. No matter what happens, Fina, we'll always be your friends.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you both so very much. Hey now, you guys weren't planning on leaving me behind, were you? Had a feeling. Gilder! Oh no. Sounds like things are just about to get interesting. You didn't think that I'd just sit back and let you have all the fun, did you? Heh, well, looks like we've got a party again. Alright, let's rest up today. We leave for the Great Silver Shrine tomorrow. Yes. Gilder has joined your party. Again. Thank you for informing me, Alfonso. You have done well. Of course. I am your loyal servant, Your Highness. And those personal matters of which I spoke? Very well, Alfonso. I shall grant you what you wish.
Mother!
Mother! Enrique? You finally come back. So at last, you've come back to your senses and returned to us. No, Mother, I have come to warn you of impending danger. Admiral Galcian has betrayed you and is planning on taking over the world. We must try to stop him. Yes, my boy, I know. Alfonso here was kind enough to inform me of Admiral Galcian's plans. Seems that he is gathering the moon crystals in order to call down the Rains of Destruction. What? So, that was his plan all along. Mother, we must act quickly. We need to get all of our people to shelter. Enrique, please, calm yourself. We must think of the situation at hand. If we can get the moon crystals in our possession, our dreams of ruling the world will come true at last. I have made Alfonso the new commander of the Valuan Armada, and we shall fight Galcian. Mother, this is not to be taken lightly. You can't. He's too powerful. Your Highness? Do not fear, your highness. All of my failures up until this point were by Lord Galcian's orders. If I act on my own accord, I shall bring Galcian to justice. No, you are lying. Good, Alfonso. Good. I see. Very well then, you leave me no choice. What? Enrique, what are you doing? Hey, listen, man. Mother, if you continue like this, you will destroy Valua. I must do this for my country, for my people. No! Enrique, sheath your sword at once. Your Highness, please forgive me. But Leza, Enrique has been brainwashed by the air pirates. He's gone mad. Imprison him in the Grand Fortress until he comes to his senses. Please, Your Highness, wait. As the new commander of the Valuan Armada, I order you to take the prince to the Grand Fortress and lock him up. If you have any complaints, you can take them up with the executioner when your head is resting on the block. Alright. Well, this place fixed up before you guys get back from the Silver Shrine. Okay. Everyone's gonna see what Yafutoman builders are made of. I must misread the word. Alright, I'm gonna go to the shops real quick. Okay, that was weird. So I'm gonna check the shops. Typical, the leopards aren't going to eat my face party. When the leopards eat my face party, eat my face. Got a collection of some of the finest weapons that you'll ever see. Alright. That's a problem. Because that means I can't upgrade my gear. That is a bit of a problem. I thought I already did that. My damn input. I don't like Oswin. As I meant. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. You know, I need to ask Kohai or Ryuko if they could send me a picture of Moko, because that emote is of Kohai and Ryuko's cat, and I have never once seen what this cat looks like. I'm looking up phone specs. Oh, that's fine. Whether you lurk or have to leave or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to stay. I don't make anyone stay. The only thing I ask is that you don't tell me, oh, by the way, someone else that I want to watch is streaming now, so I'm going to watch them instead. Bye. Just don't do that. That's all I ask. But if you get bored or you want to watch someone else, go ahead. Just don't tell me you're going to do that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Is that... I don't lurk, I just chirp. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like... It's just common Twitch etiquette, you know. Whether you watch me or are paying attention or don't, that's fine. Just don't tell me why you're going to leave. If you have been chatting, you want to leave, just say, oh, sorry, I can't stay, gotta That's what I do. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so now that dialogue about the Silver Shrine actually makes sense, because I actually got spoiled on that because one of the NPCs said it when they weren't supposed to. Yo. I will do that. I don't have a better pistol with him for him, so he's got a very old weapon. I don't have to do. He's not in your party for very long.
Dang damn it, where do you think you're going? The Dolphinus is still being worked on. Also, I misspelled your when I told you that.
Alright, we're gonna save again. Normally we'll just say going back to work. Yeah, so whatever. Alright, so where is Phoenix ship is the question. Oh, it's at the Cape. Okay. Being on the new phone. So on 8. 8 what? iPhone 8? Or do you mean one of the Galaxy phones? Because I have an old phone too. iPhone 8. Okay. God, what are they even on now? Actually, what is my phone? Hang on, I'm curious. You know, that was a good excuse to mute my phone because I forgot to do that again. What's fucking happening? I'm just curious, what even is my phone? About phone. This is a Galaxy S8. That's what this is. So, incidentally, I'm also on an 8. This was a hand-me-down. My old phone was dying, and my mom gave me her old phone when she upgraded, which was this one, the Galaxy S8. Actually, no, it wasn't that my old phone was dying. I think the SIM card tray broke. Something like that. Also, I'm gonna pause for a moment and blow my nose. Oh, don't fucking... Okay. So I'll be right back in a moment. 2017. Good God, that was 7 years ago. Alright. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I need to start thinking about upgrading my phone as well. Oh, I'm so tired of this mouse. Welcome back, thank you. Alright, time to head to the Great Silver Shrine. Hit the save point and down here first, just to be safe. Since, you know, it's ever so slightly closer. Oop, I need my, there we go. Also, we are coming up at the 2-hour mark. Zeno, can you do me a quick favor and have a look at the guide? I am at 1.58. From what you remember, can you tell me if I have more than 2 hours of gameplay left? I'm going to assume the answer is yes, which means I still need to stream tomorrow. Hang on, I'm about to increase our speed. Okay, Fina. Go as fast as you want. We'll be okay. Alright, hang on. Let's say try and get to 160 tonight. Alright, easily done. We've only got two... Well, we've only... 160 and onward is basically the end of the game. Alright. So then, I guess I'll finish up the Great Silver Shrine in Dangrel Island, which I know is the next area. We were obviously going back there at some point. And then I will probably just end stream there, and then tomorrow we'll finish the game. Wow, this is great. Look, Crescent Isle looks so small from up here. Where is the Silver Moon, by the way? Oh. Nice. Now you'll get to see what lies beyond the sunset. From 160 to the end, by the way, you've got 6 bosses. Jesus Christ. This is amazing. They're almost as high as the moons. Nice. Look, over by the Silver Moon. There's something there. And it's my home. Great Silver Shrine. We are in space. How are we breathing? I do not like this. I am upside down. This area can be really confusing. Alright, so I'm supposed to examine the stream of light up ahead. Wow. So this is what the Great Silver Shrine looks like. It's amazing. Guys, do you see that building over there? Oh dear God, what do we have here? That is the Room of the Elders. And it's the heart of, of this shrine. To get there, we must travel through the path of emptiness. Be careful, else we might lose all sense of direction in there. Alright. Sounds like it's gonna be loads of fun. Well, I guess we all have to do, all we have to do is just not get lost, right? Come on, Vice. Oh, I do not like the movement here. Next area, go past 2 junctions. Conjunction junction. What's your function? Hooking up words and phrases and causes. Silver armor. I'm gonna click that. Yeah? Wait, I can see Drachma and Enrique. Wait. How long have I been able to see them? I've always been able to see them there. I've never noticed. I'm going to be honest. Animal adjustment. Turn around. At the junction you just passed, take a right. Go down a long road until you can go right again. I'm in space. Alright, take another right. I'm in space. Space. I'm in space. Right. Continue along this course and take the long ascending route up ahead. How many moonberries do I even have? Yeah, might as well do this. Brother's gonna be with us for a bit, so might as well. I can farm out those moonberries if I really need them. Alright, there we go. That's the longest ending route. The music here is about as trippy as the area. I gotta figure out what I'm eating after stream. I didn't cook supper because I had a sandwich that my dad brought home from a grocery store, and I had to eat it in 2 sittings because it was a really, really thick sandwich. It was a chicken salad sandwich, and it was good, but it upset my tummy, and I don't think I should have it anymore. Which sucks because it's so tasty, but my god, it hurts my stomach. It's a very filling sandwich, too. Alright. Get off the left. Why does he move to the left a little bit? You will encounter a path to your left. Ignore it. And move along to a chest containing Moonberry 1. Excuse me. get Drachma back, because I'm assuming we're getting Drachma back at some point. I'll be able to get him his second ability. On your way back, go right at the intersection, which would be this. Following junction, go left to find silver armor. That'll probably go in guild. Oh, that's actually weaker than what he currently has equipped. Not by much, so it gives him better magic, so. Whatever, it's fine. I am concerned about him because he is a little behind, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Go right at the back of the junction, take a left to reach the Chamber of Elders. Thena, where are we? We are in the Chamber of Elders. Thena, welcome home. And the goddamn. I trust you've completed your mission. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I collected the crystals, but they were stolen by Ramirez. What? Bina? Who? What is that? So you brought some of the island dwellers back with you. How amusing. Hey. Looks like there's a bunch of them. I see. So Ramirez has turned, after all. When he stopped contacting us, we feared the worst. He was here in the shrine, he was so loyal. Can't imagine what made him change. He gave the crystals to island dwellers. This is very grave news indeed. But he has turned, and he has all 6 crystals. He may release the seal on Zelos. That would be tragic. Zelos? What's grave news? What are you talking about? Elder Prime, please, I want to know the truth. Ramirez said that he was gathering the moon crystals to raise the lost continent, to unleash the rains of destruction. He told me that the Sylvites called down the rains of destruction on the old world. Is that true? Is that what the crystals are used for? So, young Fina, you have discovered the truth about the crystals. Suppose the time has come to tell you everything. I shall take you to the Hall of Knowledge, where you will find the truth. Hey, what's happening to us? I don't like that. Where are we? Vice, I don't like this. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. How about you? Not sure yet. I feel strange. Hey, Fana, where'd the crazy old man go? don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I've never been here before.
You are in the Hall of Knowledge. This is where you find the Chronicles of Arcadia. It is here where you may observe the events that shape the world as you know it. Look not with your eyes, but with your hearts. You will see the power of the moon crystals and witness the rains of destruction.
It's like a giant island.
This is Soltis. Long ago, this continent flourished under the lights of the silver moon. It was our home.
So there was one continent for each moon, right?
You are correct. The world was at peace. Its population was thirsting for knowledge. Their leaders used their newfound knowledge to create the Gigas. I believe you have seen what the Gigas can do firsthand. All sought the power of the moon crystals. These 6 little gems twisted their hearts and souls of men. The world became a nightmare. 1,000 atrocities resulted in countless deaths. Even after most of the world was destroyed, survivors sought to kill rather than heal. We watched and judged. We decided that the world could not be saved. Everything came from nothing. So to complete the cycle, we decided to destroy everything, so the world would once again be nothing. We believed that a new, peaceful world would rise from the ashes of the old. Zelos, our own Gigas, was born. It was a Gigas born from nothing, but it encompassed everything. It was truly almighty. We then commanded Zelos to focus its energy on the moons. Moonstones battered the lands. The world was cleansed of evil. Zelos was the cause of the rains of destruction.
Is anyone else getting Noah's Ark vibes from this, just with a little more active violence? There's a fly in here that will not leave me alone. Well, no, it wouldn't just be Noah's Ark. You could compare it to Sodom and Gomorrah as well. So many Japanese games have biblical references in them because Japan has a very different take on the Bible compared to other countries. Because Christianity never had a grip on Japan. There are Christians in Japan, but there aren't many. The Japanese basically saw the Christians as weird cultists and kind of just ignored them for the most part. So a lot of Japanese media has very negative takes on Christianity, which I always think is interesting, given how many American ones are more positive. Lucky them. Yeah.
When it was over, we placed Zelos in a state of suspended animation and sealed him in the depths of Soltis with our magic. It was a magical seal so great that only the power of the 6 moon crystals together could break it.
Yeah, the people got murdered and genocided. That is true. It's still happening.
Afterwards, we sent Soltis, along with Zelos, into deep sky, where we hoped it would remain lost forever. Zelos was too powerful. Never should a living soul animate him. I have a feeling Zelos or Galcian is the final boss. We separated this shrine from the rest of Soltis and fled to the skies. Since the days of the old world, we have been watching the world rise from its ashes. So, this great silver shrine carried the Sylvites to safety after they destroyed the world. How convenient. You caused the rains of destruction. Sent Zealous to the one place where nobody could be able to find it, the dreaded place known only as New Jersey. Hey, Breakman. I also heard a bandit, which means Xeno is covering up bandit. Oh, Breakman, I don't think you are aware, since I don't think I brought them up. I still have them in OBS. I actually have 2 pet birds. Here, who you just heard is the one on the left, Bandit. He is a rose-breasted cockatoo, also known as a gala. And the other one is Peaches, who's a sun conure. Bandit is the epitome of I'm baby. And we've only had him for a couple of years. Peaches we've had for nearly 20. So we got him in like 2005 or something. Peaches is an old burb. We call him our grumpy grandpa. So, now you understand the truth. Pina. When we sent you on your mission, it was not to stop Valua from using the Gigas. It was to once again call down the rains of destruction. You used her. That's horrible. Pina, you saw with your own eyes. The anger, the hate, the suffering, the death. Their quest for power would only consume them. We must cleanse the world. Vice, we see in your heart that you have helped Bina on her quest. I will allow you stay here in the Great Silver Shrine and live in the new world we are about to create. Will you aid us? Who do you think you are? Do you think you can just ask us to forget everyone that we care about? You are no different from Galcian. The world isn't meeting your standards, then you feel that you can destroy it? I won't allow it. Bina, you are one of us. You understand. No, I do not understand. Elders, you are all wrong. How can you think like this? So Rights are kind of dicks in this regard. Yeah. They're literally judgmental pricks. What? Vice and the others have taught me something. I learned that no matter what happens, you have to be strong. Even if your home is burned to the ground, even if you're facing impossible odds, and even when you don't know who to trust, you have to be strong and fight for a better future. I believe in what I have learned. As long as the people of the world have that strength in their hearts, they will be able to overcome anything. There has to be a way to return peace to the world without having to call down the rains of destruction. But you know. Sorry, but now that world now belongs to me. Who is this? I will bring a new order to the world, and all shall bow before me. Galcian! How did he get here? Did you forget, little girl, that Ramirez is also a Sylvite? He too has a ship capable of reaching this place. I have come to claim the silver crystal. What? Look out.
Oh dear. No! He is fucking off the, Elder Prime. Elders, I understand you wish to mold the world into how you see fit. But you will not be the ones with the power to make that decision. Ramirez is much too valuable to me. I could not take the crystal from his body. I thought of taking the crystal from you, Fina, but realized that there was a much easier way of getting it. I like how the other elders are just doing jack shit about all of this. So are there other Sylvites? Are we just never going to see them? No. 6 crystals are in my possession. Watch as the world bows before me. Damn. Galcian. Elder Prime. Do not cry, Fina. Elder Prime is now free. He has returned to a state of nothingness. But Ramirez has acquired all 6 of the crystals. The world will crumble before them. All is lost. No, I refuse to give up. I can't sit here and watch the people of the world be slaughtered. We will stop them. We can't let them unleash the rains of destruction. Fina, it is hopeless. Vice, we've got to go back to Deep Sky and find Soltis. Galcian and Ramirez must be stopped. Alright, everyone, you heard Fina. We've got to stop them. Island dwellers. If you wish, I can send you back to the entrance of the shrine. Yes, please, I don't want to walk. Very well, hold still. But that was Elder Prime talking. He's fucking dead. They elected a new one. I'm looking at a post someone made on social media asking what people recommend to others for a Dreamcast game. Every retro gamer should play at least once. I was more than happy to see a few people pick Skies as their choice. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're talking about a Dreamcast exclusive that has not been ported to anything since, Skies is really, like, the best option. And we'll probably be trying to raise Soltis from beneath the clouds soon. I don't know what will happen if they do. Nevertheless, we should hurry back. We can't waste another moment here. I mean, there's a lot of good Dreamcast games, even if you ignore exclusives. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Soul Calibur, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Garo, Mark of the Wolves, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Metropolis Street Racer. Like, there's a lot of good Dreamcast games. But Skies of Arcadia is probably the best of the best. But I heard a rumor concerning Dangrel Island a little while ago. Excuse me. Right in my sources, Galcian's built some sort of elevator that leads down beneath the Great Cloud Sea. You think they built it to try and get to Soltis? Probably. Yeah, I bet they're heading there with the moon crystals as we speak. Well, that looks like we know where we need to go. Let's try and get the Soltis through Dangrel Island. We need to stop Galcian. Well, that took no time. Okay, Chris and I will return to the Delphinus and make your way to Dangrel Island. Alright, so I need to talk to Ryu Khan real quick so I can finally upgrade my stuff. Everything's built. Games that pop to my mind for that question are Skies of Arcadia and the Power Stone games. God, I wish I owned Power Stone. Come on, Capcom, please. I am begging you, port Power Stone to something modern. I played Power Stone. There was a convention that I used to go to a lot. And I think the last time I was there, my friend Dennis, who has shown up on stream before, we played Power Stone at one of the booths. And I joked to him after we left that you have no idea how tempted I was to just swipe the disc and hope no one saw me. But I wasn't going to do that, obviously, because you know that's illegal, but like, they put an awful lot of faith in the people playing the game there. I wish I could afford it. I wish I could afford Power Stone. I hope no one stole it, because, I mean, that is very valuable. The only part we've gotten has been Power Stone collection for PSP, but it definitely deserves some more love. Yes, I'm familiar with that collection. We were seeing into the mind of a criminal madman. It was like an intrusive thought, but not something that I actually would have considered. Because that's, I think, like several $100s just sitting there for anyone to take. So they are putting an awful lot of faith in the people there. But no, Dennis and I played a few rounds, and it was really fun. I didn't know what I was doing, though. Maybe when I have hundreds of viewers, I can probably afford those games. Just when I'm not. Rent isn't killing me. Rent and health insurance. But one day. Still doesn't have anything new. Alright, so I have to leave the island and come back, I guess. Oh, thank God he has Incrum. I think he has a lot more spells than he had before. I'm not sure. Did I say that he has, Yeah, he does not have Sacralon. Or Sacrum. That's fine. Alright, turn to the ship. Just gonna save here real quick. So we're gonna go back to Dangrel Island. I'm gonna finish up there, and then I'm gonna end stream no matter what time it is. And then tomorrow it's gonna be the final Skies of Arcadia stream, and we're gonna finish the game. Because once I get to 1.60 in the guide, that's basically it. The rest is just endgame in the finale. 16 streams. This is my longest stream game for a single playthrough. I think the second longest ones we've had have been the Fuga games, which took me about 11 to 12 streams. Maybe slightly less. God damn this. Oh, hello. This has been fun. Oh, good. I'm gonna ignore those for right now. Alright, I'm gonna live and come back, and hopefully I'll have that weapon ready. Or maybe it'll be after Dangle Island. The guide doesn't mention that Ryukon would be ready by now, and I accidentally skipped a step earlier, which is why he wasn't ready to forge the weapon. So, just gonna check, and then we'll be on our way. Ignore my stomach making noises. Keep in mind, I didn't have a proper supper because I was just finishing the other part of my sandwich from earlier. So I'm gonna need to eat something after stream. I'm not like super hungry at the moment though. Alright, so hopefully Ryukon is ready. Just a reminder, I will not be streaming next week. My break technically starts on Friday, but I already don't stream Friday. But Saturday is the proper start of the break, I guess. I'm gonna consider Friday a day off anyways. Saturday, oh, that is not the right building. Saturday is the debut or re-debut of my friend Virtual Kohai, and I will be hanging out in his streams next week and also getting some cleaning done. So I won't be streaming until I think May 4th. So just something to keep in mind. Been saying it a lot, but I'm just reminding it. Oh, I can't get it yet. Good fucking God. Also, Valorium is yet another fictional metal that is stronger and lighter than titanium. So many fictional, or so many games, so many works of fiction, rather, have fictional metal that is stronger and lighter than titanium, which in the real world is probably the best sort of metal you can use for anything. Maybe not for weapons necessarily, but it is strong and it is light. Or at least it's strong. I don't know if it's light. The one popular kind of fictional metal, though, is adamantium from Marvel, which, funnily enough, is not, distinctly not, lighter than titanium. In fact, it's actually quite heavy. That's why in the X-Men films, whenever Wolverine got knocked on the ground, you heard a giant metal clunk, because that was his metal skeleton hitting something. I'm gonna save here as well, because, you know, fuck it, I guess. Unobtainium. That's another fictional metal. Or material. It's using a lot of sci-fi in place of actually coming up with something original. Right. Is this a discovery? Can I actually interact with this? I cannot believe it. Oh, there's a satellite. I like how there's just a satellite up there. Alright, we gotta go back to Dangle Isle, or Island, yes, alright. So does the vortex show up on the map? No. Also, by the way, this part of the map is blocked off from everything else, and it's apparently Looper Land. The only reason to go over there is for one of the 4 giant monsters, which is a giant looper. But I'm not going to bother with the giant monsters. I don't really think I need to. Well, it's not in this playthrough. I'm all kind of all business at the moment, so I don't really want to do anything I don't need to do, if I can avoid it. Perhaps on a Legends playthrough, if I ever decide to play through Legends on stream. Also, I just want to point out, the guide here does not tell you where to go. It simply tells you to return to a previous part of this area. Vice the Legend. Okay, so I actually am a higher... or have a higher swashbuckler rating than Xeno did when he beat the game. Ha! I have bested you. Alright. And guess what? What? Chicken butt? What is it, Goob? Ow. Vice the Legend is a normal rank in the Dreamcast version, but a special rank in the Legends version. Ah. Schematics over this way. Now, Legends, to get that rank, you have to have all 88 discoveries, open all treasure chests, complete and report all bounties, get all 22 crew members, defeat all 4 of the giant monsters, do at least 6 ship battles outside of the giants' bounties and scripted fights, and complete the Angel of Death side quest. The Angel of what? Angel of huh? Oh, 8. Okay. Well, listen, I consider the fact that I can't read. I was wondering when a battle was going to play. Angel of Death is Piastel. Oh, okay. So essentially 100% in the game. Oh boy. That's a thick sword. It's red. What beats red? It is blue.
He's still alive. Always.
That was easy.
Oh, Gilder, you're so far behind everyone. Oh, this is an elevator. Okay. I see. Now, if this works. Well, there's only one way to find out. All right, it's moving. Yeah, looks like this will take us straight to Soltis. You'll be dead before you get there. Huh? Paul? Hey there, Red. Did you miss me? Ew, it's Figaro. I've been thinking about you. I can't believe this guy. He just doesn't know when to give up. Let me toss him overboard. I remember you, Vice. This time, I'm ready for you. Let's settle this once and for all. Are you finally killing the admirals? He's red, so we're all blue. Guide says to assign everyone the red or yellow attribute, though.
Moons, give me strength.
Wahoo! Wahoo! It's me, Figaro! That's so you can resist him, he'll kill you otherwise. That is a cannon. It looks more like a giant baby rattle to me. Oh, that's bad.
Take this.
Yeah, I can hear Charles Martinet in that. Oh! I understand.
This should work. Take this. This should work. Take this.
You should go down in the next 2 turns.
This should work. Take this.
Bonk. Oh boy.
This should work.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Take this.
Fina's not guarding. Oh, that might be a problem. Vise, hurry up. I forgot to swap to blue. Oh my god, I forgot to swap to blue. You know what? That's fine, actually.
This should work. Oh, I lost again.
Can we throw him overboard? Please.
We did it!
Yeah. I give up. You're the better man. I didn't think that there was anyone else in this world other than Lord Galcian that could best me. Elson and Ramirez are down below. Good luck, kid. Alright. Looks like this is goodbye. Strongest man has the right to be with the finest woman. That's just taught me pretty good. So, I don't deserve you.
Well, maybe if you didn't come on so strong, you might actually be appealing. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Maybe I'll become an air pirate like you guys. As long as there are beautiful women in this world, I'll keep fighting.
Creep.
Goodbye.
So long, Blue Rogues. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Also, is the logo just fucking dead? Yeah, you think so? I would be surprised if he wasn't, because his ship literally exploded in the deep sky. Yeah, I think the loco is deceased now. Good romance. Yeah.
On the ladder vice.
Oh, that was a pun. I think. I thought the hyphen was a typo. I think that's a pun. That's clever.
He was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You know, I've never had Cocoa Puffs. I don't think.
It's a fun play on words. I enjoy silly things like that.
Hey, I believe in sillyism. I believe we should all be silly. Life without silliness is not life worth living. That's what I believe.
You're the most serious guy.
I am a fat Yoshi-shaped dragon on the internet at the moment. How is that at all serious? Look at me. I'm just a silly little guy. You wouldn't hurt a silly little guy, would you? I'm just a funny little guy.
Serious little fucking. You're wearing a suit?
Yeah, I would. Zeno, shut the fuck up. Ow! Oh my god, he would hurt a silly little guy. I remember what you did to me. This is amazing.
Yeah. So, you made it this far.
Galcian, Ramirez. What is that? Yawn. Vice, that sphere is the silver Gigas, Celos. What? That's the Gigas? Vice, look. The moon crystals. They're using the crystals to break the seal.
Once Celos is freed, I shall control the greatest weapon of all time. I will be able to call down the rains of destruction at will. And then my reign shall begin.
Your reign? Ha! Pun.
The 6 moons shall obey my commands.
You may live long enough to see it. Then again, you may not. I don't remember this thing, but the guide says it has the same combo of target search and blaster as its predecessor. I don't remember how this fight works. First boss of the game on Shrine Island. Ew. Wait, was Shrine Island built by the Sylvites? I don't think I was looking at the guide for that part. I don't think I was looking at the guide until afterwards. Looks like a silver type. What beats silver? Yellow, that's it. I'm gonna have Vice incrim himself so the others can defend. Because Vice can absolutely take a hit.
Give me strength.
Let's see how I do here. I did save recently. Well.
Let's try this.
Ooh. I think I might know what the strat is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that's bad. I have an idea.
Let's try this.
It's basically what you're doing when you guild are doing Aura of Denial on every turn. Well, thankfully I have it. Well, I'm gonna try something on the next turn. Or when I get the chance. He attacks instead of doing target search. Or you can do prophecy. Yeah, well, I just happened to get it. So. Eat shit. And die.
The power
Of the ancients.
to battle our foe.
I haven't seen this in a while. Is this just supernova? Oh, that dealt a lot less damage than I was hoping for.
Your petty little tricks won't work on us.
I don't remember what this does, but I'm doing it. I like eat moon, shithead. Protects against negative statuses. Ew. Okay. Also, I just noticed Stone seems to have erased his Increm buff. Alright, so it's just like Delta Shield then.
That was fun.
Well, no, Delta Shield prevents magic. It doesn't protect against statuses. Very good. You would have only disappointed me if you died. But you are too late. He broke the seal! Zelos, I am your master. Raise the lost continent of Soltis. From this day forth, Soltis shall be my castle. Farewell, air pirates. This place shall become your grave. Vice, we've got to hurry. Zelos is raising Soltis. We have to get back to Dongro Island. We can't stay here. Vice, hurry! Damn, we were so close. Alright, everyone, go. Back to Dongro Island. Oops. Fucking fly. Ain't on my arm. So sick of this damn fly. Guys, what's going on? I don't know. You've got to be kidding. I'm trying. It's no use. There's no power. I got an idea. Vice? Vice, what do you think you're doing? Come on, let's go. Let's go? What do you mean, let's go? You don't mean... Yes, we're going to run up the rail. Hurry, I don't know how much longer it will hold. You're serious? Vice, some of us aren't as young as we used to be, you know. What's that? Yeah, looks like Soltis. It's Soltis. Hurry, this railing isn't going to last much longer. Ina, you go first. Okay. Run. Go. Go, go. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That was too close. Vice, this way, hurry. Hurry, Vice, get off the rail. I was doing the wrong voice, but it's fine. Vice! Oh. What the? Why is the ground shaking? Safa, what is the meaning of this? I do not know. The winds are shifting. Something is very, very wrong.
What the? Nearly fucking killed Drachma.
My god, it's a giant slab. We're all doomed.
You know what they say about slabs? Return the slab. A miscarriage.
What's wrong? Why did we stop?
I remember hearing about a dome of light. Dome of light? Yes, it was an ancient defense mechanism. It was able to protect Saltus from the Gigas. Galston is using it to protect himself from us. We've got to find a way through it. The Dome of Light is impenetrable. Not even the Delphinus can touch us. Ramirez, I believe the world needs a demonstration of our power. As you wish. Although it could use a little. Silver Gigas, Zelos, obey my command. Call forth the rains of destruction from the yellow moon.
You got a big microphone and call him a pussy, he'll be so mad he'll lower the shield to fight you.
I've got a peer-reviewed study right here that says... Says you're a pussy.
Is that? No.
It's like a storm is brewing. Look at the moon. Is that an eclipse? The moon looks rather odd, wouldn't you say? Who cares about the moon? We're late for a party, and I simply look ravishing in my new dress. Majesty, perhaps you'd be more comfortable sitting. Liza, look at the moon.
Out of a giant sign that says, keep your shield up if you have a small sword. I think that one would work, actually. Enrique did warn you guys, just so you know. Yeah, you're on your own, Empress. I'm getting out of here. Guards, escort me out of here at once. Oh, rip. Warned you, I told you, dog. You know, I think she had it coming. Enrique, well, hang on. I almost said hold on, but I guess I did. Don't worry about me, just go. The Grand Fortress is still standing. We're trapped. So the Empress is dead. Alfonso is probably dead. If he survived, that would just be a crime. So the only admirals left are Figaro, who's off doing fuck all, Ramirez, Galcian, and Beleza. And Beleza is likely about to turn traitor to Galcian as well, even though she was already kind of planning that, given that she has Enrique with her. Excellent. I have won. Now all shall bow before me. Excuse me. The world is mine. I'm guessing Zealous is the final boss. Small enough that it might not be a ship battle, though. Prince Enrique? Your Majesty, you're alive. Beleza. Beleza, I thank you. Thank you for saving my life. So no need to thank me. It's a miracle that either of us is alive. Valua. What happened to Valua? Are the people alright? Beleza? Beleza, what happened? What? Jesus. There's nothing left of Valua. No. It can't be. It's not real. It can't be real. Lisa, please. Please tell me this is all just a bad dream. Nothing of value was lost. That is true. Ah, well, shit happens. Get over it. Prince Enrique, I'm sorry. He did warn them. He very much did warn them. I can't believe that they actually used the Reigns of Destruction. Fina. Nice. Maybe we should head back to Crescent Isle and take a minute to regroup. Can't do anything to get into Soltis right now anyway. You're right. I really hate to do this, but it looks like we have no choice but to just head home for now. Oh, too high. Where even am I? Alright. Something more northeast. Citazile. So we follow this over to Nasrad. And then we'll get a straight shot to Crescent Isle. Ice, I heard that something terrible has happened. Mogi, I'm afraid that Galsing used the Reins of Destruction on Valua. What? But what about Enrique? Is he... No, he can't be. Vice, if we don't do something soon, Galcian will destroy the world one island at a time. We have to stop him. I know. I'm working on it. How are we supposed to stop him? His base is in an entire continent and there's that shield around it. So there's not much we can do except take on Galcian himself. But we can't even get to him. Damn. There's nothing we can do. Oh, yes, there is. I'll leave you guys alone for a few days and you're ready to surrender? Enrique, you're alive! Enrique! I don't know why my voice went that high. Mogi, it's alright, I'm okay. I was so worried about you. We were in Valua when the rains hit. Eliza saved me. I owe her my life. My mother and so many others were killed. We can't let this happen again. We must stop Galcian. But how? Lord Galcian wants to rule the world, not destroy it. Valua is just an example. Now that he's made his example, he can demand allegiance from all the other countries. He will send his armada to each of the countries as a show of force and demand that they surrender. He will most likely go with them. So I was just suggesting. You're right. Once he's out of his base, we'll have a shot at him. Guys, I know that you aren't too keen on giving up, but we need to be realistic here. There's no way the Delphinus can take out Galcian's entire fleet. He's right. If you fought him alone, you would lose. Excuse me. But there has to be a way. We can't just give up. Damn it.
Hey, boy.
What's wrong with you, boy? No matter what happens, I'll never give up. You told me that once. Or have you forgotten already?
That voice!
Boy, it's been a long time.
Captain!
Zoltus is the root of all our problems. We've got to send that place back to Deep Sky, where it belongs.
But we don't stand a chance against the entire armada. Well, Fena, have you forgotten about me already? Clara. Don't forget, I'm an air pirate too. I can't just sit around and let Galcian take over the world. That new continent has driven away all of the food. Now I don't have any customers. That's more than enough reason for me to fight. Vice, I heard what was going on. We must fight together. The future of this world. Can't believe I'm doing this. Is that Baltor? Baltor?
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only helping you because I hate Galcian more than I hate you. As soon as we kick his arse, I'm coming after you.
If there's a fight to be fought, then you can count us in. You saved our country. Now it's time to return the debt of honor. We, the Tenko, will also aid you. Vice. This many ships we made to stand a chance against the Armada. Okay, just because we're a little late, don't count us out. Dad! Vice, done quite a bit of growing up since I last saw you. You have this many allies, you must be quite a captain. I'm proud of you, son. Thank you. Alright, Captain. We await your orders. Okay. Let's send him and Saltus in the deep sky. Forever. Let's show Galcian what we're made of. Tonight, I want everyone to rest up. Tomorrow, we make history. Looks like this is it. I think I'm going to like this. Good to be at this time of night. It's me, Vice. Liza, what are you doing up at this time of...
Nice.
I've come to say goodbye. Goodbye? You're not going to fight with us? I'm afraid not. You can't expect me to fight my own men. Besides, there's something else that I have to take care of. Something else? It reminds me. Took a peek into Aika and Fina's rooms earlier. Neither of them were there. Huh? Are you serious? They were probably unable to sleep. You know, night before a battle. They aren't as tough as they pretend to be. A good captain would find them and comfort them. Heh. Alright. I'll go check up on them. I figured you would. Well then, I must be on my way.
Goodbye.
I know you'll grow to be a great leader. I try not to break too many hearts. Goodbye, Vice.
Mwah.
Alright, so it's... Ika near the meeting room and Fina by the flagpole. Hey, Aika. Vice, what are you doing up at this late? Shouldn't I be asking you that question? What are you doing out here? Good point. Should answer you first, I suppose. I don't know. Crawled into bed, but I couldn't sleep.
Maybe I'm just scared. Heh. This isn't like me, I guess. Hey, I'm scared too. And don't worry about it. I'm scared too. Tomorrow's gonna be our toughest battle yet. Really? I didn't think you ever got scared. Just because I've been placed in charge of tomorrow's assault doesn't mean that I'm not afraid of anything anymore. I'm sorry. We've been through so much. I guess it's hard for me to remember you as a kid next door. That's another yawn. Makes me feel a little better. I'm not the only one who's scared around here. There's a lot of writing on tomorrow's battle. I guess it's normal to be scared. Feel the same way. Yeah, I bet Galstein is scared too. I bet he is. Feels so much better now. Maybe I'll be able to get some sleep. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Aw. Thanks, Vice. We're gonna make history tomorrow. Good night. Better not oversleep. Your dad's here, remember? Did they ever explain where he got that scar from? In Legends, yes. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be over a year before I play Legends, so when I finish this game, Xeno, feel free to tell me anything about Legends that isn't in the Dreamcast version. Because I don't know when I'm going to play Legends.
Hey.
Fina. Vice. Can't sleep? I tried to, but couldn't stop thinking about Ramirez. I grew up with him. My whole life, we were always together. We were best friends. It's hard to think that now I'm going to have to fight him. One of us will die tomorrow. To still fight is my duty, but... Fina. Vice, I have one thing to ask of you. Please, stay by my side. If you are at my side during tomorrow's battle, I know I'll be able to fight him. You're a great leader. I know you will inspire me. Sure. I'll be by your side. Vice, thank you. Fina, I'll be there for you. This, I promise. We'll fight together. Yes. The game is telling me I can buy the Vorlic Blade, but I already have it now. Alright. I am going to stock up on supplies and save and quit. God damn, I was not expecting that to take that long. So much exposition.
Okay.
Hey, listen, man. Tomorrow could easily take more than 3 hours. By the way, there's a lot of cutscenes. Oh boy.
Pretty sure it'll take around 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Oh boy. We'll probably go late tomorrow. I might actually start early tomorrow. I'm not sure. Just in case. Because if I screw up during any of that, I'm probably going to have to restart stuff. Of course, I could pull a Bayonetta 3 and then just start at my normal time and then not end until I'm done playing. Because when my longest stream ever lasted 5 hours. And it was my last Bayonetta 3 stream because the finale kept going. And I just wanted to be done. I didn't want to stop playing until I finished the game, and they kept tacking on the to the finale. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm like, since you're following a guide, it won't be all that bad. That and Zerlinda, there's not really a point of no return. Okay. That's good to know. I finally get to read the cutting room floor article. I'm very interested in what was cut from the game. Alright, we're gonna end here. Still have Gilder with me now. Alright. I'm gonna say one more time. Just be safe. Okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me just... There we go. This has been a wonderful journey. And I am looking forward to finishing this tomorrow. If I remember correctly, the point of no return is literally starting the third to last boss. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna find us a raid target. Again, thank you all for tuning in. This has been a wonderful, wonderful journey. For now, I am gonna find me a good bean to raid. Tomorrow will be the last Skies of Arcadia stream. I am ending my playthrough tomorrow no matter what happens. I will win. The question now is, who are we raiding? Joe Mama. Oh no, it's Jover. Alright, I see a few beans that I could raid. Just not sure. You know, Aoife's a friend, and I haven't raided her in a while. Let's raid Aoife. Miss Sharp Teeth. Looks like she's doing content warning with some friends. I like how she has the goth label. It's funny. I recognize one of these people. I don't know who the other two are. It looks like one is her mod, but whatever. That's for her to say, I guess. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a good evening and good night. But before we go, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, that's the word, I have a Twitter and a Blue Sky. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. Yeah, I'm hungry. What's it? Raid message. Alright, we've raided Aoife plenty of times. She's a friend. So we're just gonna go with Moons Give Me Strength as our raid. She actually seemed to be familiar with Skies of Arcadia the last time I raided her. With Skies of Arcadia, so. For someone who streams an awful lot of horror games, she actually has an impressive knowledge on things that aren't horror games, so she definitely plays more than she streams. Which is pretty cool, you know. She likes the classics, and that's good. So, I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a pleasant evening and good night. Let's get the raid started. And I'll send you on your way. See ya. Oh, and again, Friday I don't stream, but I'm not streaming again until May 4th. I hope to see some of you at Kohai's debut because I'm really excited for him and he is a good friend of mine. But until then, I will see you tomorrow. See ya.